How you doing, my people? Brits the producer here. Um, I decided to go ahead and just spill the beans of what I've been doing this past couple of weeks. I've been doing hard training to get ready for my next belt, and I was promoted to my next belt, which I should have been back in 2015, but I took a long break. Now, red belt is the last solid color belt I get before I go to the black belt in Taekwondo. After red belt is black stripe, then double black stripe, then is black belt. So I'm just 2 shades away from black belt. It's an honor and a privilege. I didn't even know I would even make it this far, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gracious, man, it's been a ride. And I appreciate everybody, Master Wong, Tyrese, Jordan, Ryan, and now Master Gable, you know, and my man Devin, all everybody that was over here and everybody that helped me throughout my journey. I appreciate you. But yes, I just wanted to let y'all know that that's what I was doing for the last couple of months. So yes, I actually been training very hard to actually improve my stances, improve my flexibility, and improve my health. Most importantly, back in 2015 when I stopped to now, it was a drastic change because I blew up even more, and I'm still a big guy, of course, but I lost a lot of weight over the past couple of years. It's been terrible, but I suppose I have been a black belt by now. But that's not really important. The important thing to me is just make sure that I get a good quality learning and teaching every time I go there, to understand the philosophy, to understand everything and aspect, to gain confidence and everything. That was my main goal. Now let me rewind my whole Taekwondo experience, my whole Taekwondo story. So I don't have pictures, I don't have much of that stuff because I didn't really have anybody there to take pictures of me and stuff like that. I just went on my own because the Taekwondo school I went to was actually literally right down the street from my house, and a lot of people didn't know. I actually had 2 cousins that went there, but they didn't even know I went there because I was only there for about a week and a half. Let me tell you why. I lacked confidence so much, and I was worried about what people would say about my feet. I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to even as far as do a roundhouse kick. I just thought I just wouldn't be able to do anything. I lacked confidence so much that it wasn't even funny. That was the worst thing about me. I lacked confidence in myself, you know, and self-building, self-discipline, everything. I had that, but I still needed a little bit of work on that as well. But as far as that, that's when I was like about 4 years old. No, I'm lying. I was about, I'd say about 8, 9. My daddy tried to get me in there. Got me in there. I was in there for 1 week for the trial. Didn't work out. Got out. So I stopped at a white belt. But what I was doing, I was privately training at home for what I did learn. Years go by. I still lack confidence because I wasn't in school, in that, you know, that Taekwondo school to actually help me improve my confidence and the philosophy that they had down pat with Taekwondo to actually improve my confidence. So that's one thing. So now, that's a very short Taekwondo story because I don't have much to say, but all I know is that from the age of 8 all the way up to now in my 20s, I've been training, only white belt style. So I'm still a new beginner, regardless of how long it took, because all I knew was a roundhouse kick and the front snap kick. See, back then, a long time ago, I didn't know too much about the internet. And then on top of that, not even that, the internet that we had wasn't even fast enough to even watch videos on Taekwondo and stuff. So fast forward to now, I got back in 2014. Still a white belt, but I was a little advanced as the white belt because I knew my front snap kick, my ab chagi, and my doyo chagi. I knew about that. Excuse me. And only thing I really had to get down was the curriculum and the self-discipline and gain confidence and all that stuff. But I had signed up with Master Wong, that's world-class Taekwondo. So when I started there, I was a little slow, couldn't pick up the pace. But when I got the yellow belt, I progressed a little bit. I started, I'd say I started started getting a little better with my confidence. Still wasn't always there, but everyone in that school is nice. Everyone in that school is very helpful. Even if they don't even know you, they're helpful whenever we train together, whenever we work together as a team, any kind of thing. So my confidence started flying when I got to somewhere to green stripe. Green stripe was really that belt that I knew that I'm about to go into intermediate stage of Taekwondo, and it was a crazy feeling because I didn't even think I would be able to make it that far. Yeah. So as it goes on, got green belt, blue stripe, started progressing, and then got the blue belt, and then I got a red stripe. Now, red stripe started off at a bad foot because that's when we was going through a lot of financial and a lot of hardship that we was going through back. That we was going through back when we was talking about the situation when we did my story time, me and my wife. Yes, we was having a lot of hardship, so it was kind of dragging me, and I didn't have the motivation to actually get up and go to Taekwondo. If I go to Taekwondo, first of all, I'm using gas to go there. Second of all, I can't put no more gas in there because I'm check to check right now. It was just a bad time back then. So that being said, I'm still struggling. So I took breaks. Like I only went there probably like 3 times that whole entire year in 2016, and then 2017 I only went like 1 time. So that was actually what I was dealing with. It was a tough time for us, and it was really hard for us to actually go through and deal with that hardship and to participate like we should, because when we participate we're supposed to be happy, we're supposed to be energetic. But I didn't want to be energetic. I was down, I was depleted, I was bombed out. Like it was so much going on with me. I didn't want to deal with anything or anybody, especially people that's super happy and want me to be super happy as well. That's hard. But I should have just ruled that out and just let all that anger I had built up, I should have just let it out on the kick it pass and the punching pass and the body pass and sparring when we sparred. But I didn't think about it at the time. I had a lot on my mind. So that's what happened. So this past Friday, I actually just tested for my red belt, which I should have been had, and I did a good job. I got a couple pictures of me breaking the board, and I got a couple videos that my daughter recorded. That I put in there, and it's pretty much it. So now I'm just looking forward to getting closer to my black belt and I'm just gonna continue my journey of exercising, losing weight, and working out, because it's been a stupendous year for me so far. So I'm just looking forward to the future, and I'm happy I could be able to get back and do what I got to do to strive for the best. So I appreciate y'all for listening to my story, and I just hope y'all would just take my advice and never let up on your dreams, never let up on your goals, because you can make it, you can go anywhere with it, and always strive for the best. All right, y'all, peace and love.